It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Texas Rangers. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show.
Two-game series. They suck.
Max Povsey, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always
What's up,
judge a pitcher by the
Rich
numbers.
Gamer
I know
997
the
here
ERA
tonight.
into
Or,
the
well,
fours
this
coming into
morning,
this
I
start.
should say, because it's
But
out
he's
there
actually a
midnight.
pretty solid pitcher.
We're on
And every
MLB The
once
Show
in a while, he
18.
can throw
If you
some
guys
decent
enjoyed the
games in
stream,
there.
make sure to leave
It's
me a
not
like,
easy
make sure to leave
having
me a
an
comment, and
ERA
yeah, please don't
under
forget to
4 in baseball.
subscribe.
He's
Let's
slightly
play.
over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 0, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2
I
of
loved
this
it.
series
He bunts.
huge one-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top.
Welcome to the
Hopefully
stream.
that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Taken in by Simeon. And that's the first out.
Hello, H24. Welcome to the
A
stream.
moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable.
That ball stayed up too
as
high.
an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
This one's down to third. Sano is up with it. And there are 2 away now. In is Jorge Soler. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch of the at-bat. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Set to get his day started, Stan Odell, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Went down and chased that one.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And I want to tell you, when looking over the statistics on this starting pitcher right here, one thing that jumps off the page at you is the fact that he leads the National League in strikeouts. And that's all well and good. What you need to focus on is the fact that sometimes you can fall into a lull on the defensive side. If you know your guys punching guys out left and right, they're going to have to stay on their toes, stay engaged
usually
on this
I
one,
can
and
get
make sure
him.
nothing gets by.
Kyle Schwarber comes on with 1 gone here as he
But I
looks
know
at
if
a
he hits
called
the
strike
ball,
1.
most likely it'd be a home run.
1-1 to Schwarber. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Like, that forcing
Man, I love
fastball is
watching
my
a
best
pitcher that
pitch.
just rears back
That
and
pitch
blows
is
smoke by
maxed
a guy
out.
at the letters. That's the ultimate
You
challenge.
can't train that pitch
For me
anymore.
personally, watching
But
hitters
that's the
swing and
pitch
miss,
they call
man,
for
that's
the
a
least.
sight of beauty.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now.
Odor.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Rougned Odor.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1-1.
Found and right at the shifted infielders. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning.
Texas Rangers.
1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in, John Hackman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
It would be cool if
He's
my
ready.
creative
Here's the
player
first
was
offering.
on the team.
And that one just missed
If
outside.
Primetime was on the team playing as like the CPU as well. That would be cool.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Big
And a
primetime
neck-high
play for the
fastball that
Rangers.
time. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. McDaniel takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So with 1 gone, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the current division standings, and you can see there they enter play 3.5 games back of the division leaders.
In second place. Not bad.
Here's Joey Gallo now, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Joey Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Gallo is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to.
That pitch
gets
didn't
down,
break
and
down
the
low
Rangers'
enough like
first
it was
hit of the
supposed
game is
to.
going to be for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact,
Man, that
and
pitch
great
is way
extension
too high
through the
up.
ball.
Yeah,
That
that's
pitch
about
was
as
supposed to
pretty
be
as
way
the
lower
swing
in the
gets.
zone.
Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Ryan McMahon. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
What's up?
Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent
The
foul.
guy's battling, man. He doesn't want to take the strike.
The 2-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Patterson is there.
Relay.
2 gone.
Hey, eat it. Put it right there.
Oh, damn. Hey, it's one thing y'all love about this game. At least the shit that your players do to you, the other team does to their
Digging
players
in
as
for a
well.
second at bat,
So,
Trey Turner.
even though that
Runner in
ball was
scoring
hit that
position with 2
far,
gone.
the dude on second base didn't tag up at
Ready
all.
to
He just
deliver.
stayed at
Here's the
second
first
base.
pitch.
Too low.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Turner.
One hit,
Later,
one
Turner.
left.
Have a good
On
night.
now to the top of inning
Or
number
day,
4.
I should say.
And we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Matt Duffy. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A ball and a strike.
Oh, come on.
With the slurve there.
How's that low? It was perfectly pitched.
And the pitch on 2-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action.
Drillers are doing good. Guy got one hit.
Striding in once again, Jorge Soler. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
It was perfectly lined up. The ball is supposed to go where I put it.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
It's
On
only
to
the
first,
fourth.
and there were 2 down.
50 pitches already. Too many pitches.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Stan Odell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Rangers set down in order. Through 4, still tied.
He's just too short. He just pitched the ball high enough, he won't be able to hit it.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
That's the messed up thing. When I went to the Rangers, Kyle Schwarber wasn't on the team.
First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face.
These guys have got to be frustrated
Well, when
as an
Prime
offensive
Time went
unit
on to
so
the
far
Dodgers,
this
to
one.
the Rangers.
They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent.
Kyle
But it's not
Schwarber
like they're
wasn't on
getting
the
great
team. I
pitch
don't
stand
know
either.
why.
This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone.
Maybe they had
all
to
game
trade
long.
him or something.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground.
Broken bat.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Settling in now, Rougned Odor. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Hit down first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
We know DeYoung ain't on the team. He's on Houston for some reason. And this.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the
That's what he does. He strikes out all the time.
And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category.
Catcher, John Heckman.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a
This is
fastball that
comfortable.
just misses. Ball 1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
A lot of the ballparks you go to is just off. The way that you see the strike zone
And
is
he
just
struck
off.
him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joey Gallo. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And there's ball 1.
That one got away.
One strike.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side
Called
out
for
of
the
it.
fastball
because
3
that
times
was
in a
3
row.
fastballs
That's
in
a
a row.
first.
So he punches
Wow.
him out looking at the fastball. Joey
Actually,
Gallo
they haven't
sent
been calling
packing
for
to
the
begin
breaking
the
ball
bottom of
too
the
much
inning.
in this
I'll tell you, he
game.
looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout.
Most of the other
going, and
games
he
I
really
played,
seems to have
90%
his
of the
lineup
pitches
off
I
balance.
pitched was
Even when he
breaking balls.
challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Into the box now, Trey Turner. No hits to this point.
Rushing
He's
to
set and the pitch.
get it to first
Takes a look
base.
at one catching the outside corner. Behind 0-2 now.
Turner.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In is Jorge Soler.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. McDaniel is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Stan Odell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And quickly there are 2 away.
Swinging bunt.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound.
Kyle
He's got
Schwarber.
the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
An easy victim.
Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out
It is messed up,
More
you know,
matinee
because
baseball here on a Wednesday
I
afternoon.
just know that he
following
stinks
this.
from playing. They make him suck his CPU, so I know that he
John
sucks
Hackman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
from
It
playing
doesn't
with
look
him on
very
the other
promising
team.
so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70%
I bet you that's
of
how
his
the
first
pitchers
pitches
feel
have been
in
for
the
strikes.
other
And he
when I'm
struck him
playing with
out.
prime time.
And there's
They-
strikeout
oh,
number
doors up.
11
Oh
in the
man,
ball
this is
game.
gonna be an easy
So you've
victim.
got to figure
Easy
he's got a
strikeout
good
right
chance
here.
here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Joey Gallo becomes out number 2 this inning.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on it.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and
hit
ended
him?
up hitting him. So
hit
he'll
him.
head down to first on the hit by pitch. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Liner toward right center, and that'll get down.
Of course
for a
he
base
hit it towards right center. Why wouldn't he?
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping into the box, Jorge Soler. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got it. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
1-1. Taken, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Okay.
And this will miss down low in the third, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Get him
So
with
he
that
racks up
breaking
the
ball.
swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Stan Odell goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
In there, 0-1. Fly ball right down the line and left.
Foul.
Around first, digging for 2.
That's
and that one skips up over
bullshit.
the wall
That's
for
a foul
ground rule
ball.
double.
That shit
Just
is
a
so
great approach
foul.
at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rougned Odor, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base.
This is
but
one I'm
haven't
probably
been
gonna
able
have to
string
shake
anything
off
together.
No balls
catcher
and
a
1
couple
strike.
times on whatever he calls.
And it's fouled away. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And
Got
he
you, you
has
bitch.
strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Rich Bulldog earns a league-high 18th win with 15 strikeouts. Max Povsey is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left an even 20 men on base.
Freaking eyes itching. Oh. Arizona.
Boy, good job.
Diamondbacks are just dominating. It's just crazy. And as it shows you, when you play for the team is just so bad. But when you don't have anything to do with them, the team is great.
Tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Rich Bulldog is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Great record.
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
He just
Dan
straight up
Dero, you
missed
check
that
out this
ball.
Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4
Playing
games
the
in this
Mets.
homestand. They split at 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5.
Yeah,
in
we
this
suck
homestand.
at home. It seems like we can't win games at home. No, just bad. We're better on the road than we're at home.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Castillo goes to get it. Throw down to first, one away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
The 0-1. Swung on and missed.
Like, it's strange because when I just played in Texas, the way that they're
right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The way that their pitching is set up, it looks like I'm closer, and here at home, it looks like I'm further away. The way that it's set up. Swing and a miss on the
fastball that time. Out number 2. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. High and deep to center field. Verdugo looks up.
Oh, that's gone.
Gone! Wow.
That's crazy. He fucking smashed the shit out of the breaking ball. Perfect pitch. That pitch was lined up perfectly. And he fucking hit it.
And this could be the beginning of a very good hot
streak. Like, what's the point of you lining the pitch up if they can still hit the fucking pitch? I can see if you pitched it bad, you know, don't get it lined up or whatever and they hit it, then that's your fault. But when you get it lined up perfectly, put it where the catcher wants it, and they still smash it for a home run, that friggin' sucks.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this one is crushed. Also to deep center. Verdugo ranging back. Still ranging back.
Wow.
And it's out of here.
That's
back
crazy.
to back 2-out home runs.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
They better fix all the mistakes they make with this fucking game, man. There's no way you should be pitching perfectly and they're hitting the balls for home runs.
Nobody on. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over.
Yeah, it's just horse shit, and it seemed like it's always happened. 2 out, 2 out hits, 2 out runs. So, you know, like, why the fuck you get 2 outs, and then all of a sudden the person that comes up afterwards get a hit or get a home run after you get 2 outs.
In now, Tim Anderson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Verdugo. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Stepping in.
Now, hopefully the Mets play like the old Mets and
just batting average into this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, they scored 2 runs and they just stink up the house after that.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Bounce towards the second baseman. McDaniel is right there in time.
It is weird because the weather cooled down, which I love, but it seemed like the weather cooling down brings out more bugs.
Digging in now, Kevin Plawecki. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
There were so many friggin' skunks out today. It was horrible. Like it rained up here all day.
Chased
all day long
there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Skunks are
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire this. Down 1-2. Now to the plate, Rich Bulldog, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
See if we can get a hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning. So here's the Mets pitcher, Corey Kluber, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 0-1's the count. Popped him up. 1 away here to begin the 3rd. Coming to the plate now, Boyce Brady. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Missed.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Patterson back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Refsnyder wants an Atlanta Brave. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring.
The TV is annoying me.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Because they hit 2 home runs, you thought I was going to go take a bath?
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Simeon's there, and he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I tried to watch the game earlier, the football game.
High fastball, but
the Jets and the Lions. The Jets just dominated.
Wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The Lions had like no hope.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it.
Not that I'm a Jets fan, but you know, they played awesome. And that's the way the Jets usually start out, kind of like the Mets. They start out great, and then like midway or halfway they just tank. And their season just go to shit after that.
He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and quite frankly
team is not like
after getting roughed up a bit in the
Green
first
Bay,
inning of the start.
who
So I'll give him a lot of credit for what
Aaron Rodgers got hurt,
behind 0-2 now.
had to go out the game, come back, win the game in the fourth quarter.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
See, before I used to enjoy every Sunday,
and he struck him out
but
as well. So
now I work every fucking Sunday, so can't enjoy Sundays anymore, watching football all day long.
I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the
But at least I can catch the
really nice fastball
night game when I come home. I can catch the Monday night game. But the day games on Sundays, you're gonna miss all of those.
Oh man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, you
and
do
a
it
swing
bad
as the
away.
bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches.
A lot of things is changing.
On MLB Network.
We worked at Toys R Us for 19 years, you know. Things basically were set up the way I liked it. You know, I get the days off I wanted, I did what I wanted. And now everything has changed this year, so I have to get used to that.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Fouled away.
Alright, so he didn't pitch anything in this time. Let's see, 14. Maybe.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
That one.
Mancini has it in his tracks.
It's not far enough.
2 down.
The way that he started running back, I thought, oh, he looked like he's gonna have to chase that one, but
Boyce
yeah,
Brady. He flew out in his last at bat. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I actually did something I haven't done in a long time. I watched some
on the way back to the
Raw,
some
some
have a little chat about your
Raw.
approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2
The only
strikes and
person
then
that I knew
you
on
chase
there
one
was
out of the
Roman
zone
Reigns
to go
and
down
Foley.
on only 3 pitches.
Everybody's new.
And he'll start him with a high
haven't
strike here
watched
on the fastball
wrestling
on the
in
outside corner.
years.
It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Mick Foley's still kicking. He's still around.
Hit on the ground to third. Sano comes up with it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Trey Mancini will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Strike one to start the at-bat. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The 0-2 once more. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Wow, Santander he went down and got that cutter.
And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense.
That ball was not over the fucking heart of the plate. Shut up.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score
fucking
so far.
suck, and they didn't fucking do it correctly. So now every time when you make a good pitch, it's a bad fucking pitch.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready for another chance. Cliff Dillard. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
The first home run they hit was a breaking ball. Like, really? He hit that freaking breaking ball for a home run?
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
But it did. Like, you have no control over the pitch where it goes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Kevin Plawecki is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Two pitches fouled away. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the wall.
Yeah.
Eugene Harden come on to pinch hit.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the...
Oh man, that's fucked up. The way that this game is programmed this year, they just like really screwed the pooch on this. It's like nobody else don't want to say that San Diego studio screwed up, so they all just did not play. relapse because a lot of the guys that play the game are actually in the game. So if they say that San Diego Studios make a shitty game, then next year they won't probably be in it anymore. So they just didn't play.
It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City. At the plate, Barney Ryder. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Striding in for the Rockies, Adam Frazier will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a
He
wild
closed
pitch.
his eyes and swung for the fucking fences on that one.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
95. I hit 95 miles an hour. That's
up
what's
and
up.
away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Popped high in the air. Bellinger is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now batting, Abraham Almonte. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does.
That's what I'm saying. That's a perfect pitch. That pitch was put where the catcher wanted it. It was perfectly fucking lined up with the line, and he still fucking hit the ball.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games.
Oh, nice stop.
To first, it's in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Luke, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a breaking ball stays outside.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Hard hit ball to second. To his left, McDaniel. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Why didn't they throw that fucking ball hole?
He'll try and
How the hell did that guy end up on third?
Empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. No balls and 1 strike. A called strike on the inside corner.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
The Rockies.
Welcome back to beautiful Colorado as we're set for the top of the 3rd in this one from Coors Field in Denver. Set to get his day started, Rich Bulldog batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a strike.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't got
a hit. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sean Manaea, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Into the box, Barney Ryder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Oh, look out. Hot shot to 3rd, and there are 2 away.
So now
at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheel from a top-level arm like this.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Off the plate and away there.
How the
1
fuck
ball,
did that
no
ball
strikes.
end up all the way over there? Shit.
Runs that slurve of his inside, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch.
Up, up, up.
Here's a high pop-up. Bellinger over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Abraham Almonte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Feliciano has a read on it. And the inning is over. Nothing doing. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Huntley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Our hitters out 1, 2, 3. Our hitters ain't doing
right
shit.
on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Our offense is
so 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Down and away, ball 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
No.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't
I'll
usually
be
see a
back.
lot
I
of
have to use
swings
the
and misses with that
bathroom.
pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real... Good late life.
In now, Richie Mota. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Late that time for a strike.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back. Way to get knocked.
Down the first baseline.
Foul ball.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. So striding forward now, Rich Bulldog.
It's impossible.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left.
Reiner can't hit the ball hard enough.
And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now is the
hard and it goes right to
Sean
a
Manaea.
fielder.
Opportunity to bat
Hopefully
for
I can
himself.
get like a
His guys
blooper
up
or
a run
something
here in the
that will
6th.
drop.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
So another thing that sucks is they don't give you the option to train your hitting. It's, you know,
popped him up.
You're lucky if you get a hit, then maybe you get some points.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Barney Ryder. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
And I get it. I understand what they're doing. They're trying to make, you know, you have to play the game to develop your character. But at the same time, they got to still remember that it's a game.
1-2 now.
People would rather spend money and buy VC and have their player at fucking 99 where they enjoy playing the game than playing the game to get their character good.
And it's a full count now, 3-2. DJ LeMahieu.
That's why 2K sell VC.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
People can buy VC to make their player great. 2K has never strayed away from selling VC.
With the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Right over the middle, knee high.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're up 1. Ready for another shot now, Adam Frazier. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there for strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And there's 1 down now. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Paul Goldschmidt. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
12, 1-2 to count.
And that one just missed outside. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full.
Wow. It is such bullshit. How they cannot fucking call that.
Walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this
like
next
how
pitch.
you know that perfectly lined up and put where the pitcher wanted, and it doesn't fucking go where it's supposed to.
Ready now, Abraham Almonte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Rock. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 final score.
Cannot
The
score
Rockies
1 run.
claim the victory
It's
despite
fucking
being held
strange
to only
that your
3
team
hits.
can't score
Sean
1
Manaea
run.
earned his 9th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Rich.
guys, that's going to do it for me this morning. If you guys enjoyed this stream, make sure to leave me a like. H24, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow or today, later on, in another stream. 2K should be coming out, so that's good. So I'll see you guys tonight. Later. Peace. Have a good night.